Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 CDC Continental Cup Tour Finals Championship, live from New York City.
All right, we're back in Woodside Queens for the 2022 CDC Continental Cup presented by Cosmo Darts. I'm joined by the legend. He's a 6th seed today, Mr. Larry Butler. Larry, this is your 6th Continental Cup out of 7 possibilities. You missed last year. You're returning to the event. Talk to us about what it's like to be back.
Well, I was pretty disappointed last year that I didn't make it, but I'm very happy that I was able to make it this year.
You've got an interesting match ahead of you. Hometown favorite Joey Lynaugh. He's the only one who's guaranteed 2 matches today because he's playing in the Evolution final tonight. It's going to be a hometown crowd. How are you preparing going into that match?
Well, I just need to focus on my darts. I mean, I kind of feel like I won the lottery. I'm playing the hometown boy on his 21st birthday.
Somebody's got to do it, right? May as well be you.
Right.
But does that change the way you think about a match at all?
It just means that I need to stay a little more focused. That's it. I mean, he's capable of anything. He's a great player anyway. So
in his own right, absolutely. Right. So what is it going to take for you to actually get through that match on the dartboard, forgetting the crowd?
Just to focus on my darts. Just pretend. I mean. That's how you win matches, is just to play your darts and not let the other person affect your darts.
In other words, outscore them and outdouble them.
Well, yeah.
That's all. If you do that, it'll be fine, right? All right. Larry, we're looking forward to that match. I know the entire world's looking forward to that match. Good luck to you. We'll see you on the other side. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Peter Cetera back here in Queens for the 2022 CDC Continental Cup Tour Finals Championship. I am joined by the man of the hour. It's his 21st birthday, and he is about to step up against the number 6 seed Larry Butler. This is Joey Lynaugh. Joey, this is your inaugural Continental Cup. Talk to us about what that feels like.
This feels amazing. Always wanted to make this. I attended the last 2 here at the same place, watched all these people play, wanted to be here. Finally was able to work at it, and I'm here.
So you're the only person in this field today that's guaranteed to play twice because you play in the Evolution final tonight. Is that going to be at all on your mind when you take the Aki in just a few minutes?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to not just the Continental Cup, but also the Evolution finals. Playing Caden, played him a bunch, and I know how great he could be. Not something to blow over. He's fantastic, and I got to be on my A game for that.
And you definitely have to be on your A game for the legend that you've got to play here in this event, Larry Butler. What's it going to take for you to beat Larry on the dartboard?
It's going to take a lot. 2 weeks ago, I was in the development tour overseas. Played great, and I could bring that over here, bring the experience. I think I could get him, but I'm going to have to do well.
Well, it's definitely going to be an exciting match. Like I said, I know the crowd's going to be really into it. You got a bunch of fans up there. Whatever happens, enjoy it, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the first round here at the 2022 CDC Continental Cup. And what a match we have in store here in New York City. Let's welcome the local man from Queens, the Evolution Tour champion. He's silent but deadly, but make some noise for the birthday boy, Joey Lynaugh. And we now bring to the stage a legend from Ohio, a former Continental Cup champion, the 1994 World Match Play champion, the Eagle, Larry Butler.
Well, hello again. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator for this top 16 match of the 2022 Continental Cup. And I'm excited, I actually am very excited to welcome back my co-commentator for this match, the great John Part. John, when the seeding was done and the matches were set, this is the match I circled right away. We have the Eagle, Larry Butler, 65 years young, 9-time CDC Circuit Event winner, and the 2015 Continental Cup champion, taking on Joey Lynaugh, 21 years old from Queens, New York. It's his birthday today. He just turned 21. He's a 9-time Evolution Tour event champion and the 2021 Evolution Tour champion, looking to double that tonight. How can the hometown kid defeat the Eagle for a dream debut at the Continental Cup?
Easy. He's used to winning. You know, it's a good habit to pick up early. Yeah, I think it's fascinating. I would probably give Joey the edge for a quick start here. Even I think you get up to speed better the younger you are. I found in my experience, I didn't need much warm up when I was younger, and he's eager to go. So, and is the moment going to stymie him a little bit? I don't know.
I really do think it depends on the start for him. He's got a whole bunch of family and friends there in the crowd. He has a whole bunch of fat heads made of all of his different faces that he makes.
96.
That he signed. He signed more autographs than anyone else so far on their walk-on. And look at this.
140.
A 140 from the kid from Queens. I call him the Juggernaut because when he gets going, it is tough to stop him. And if he gets going in this one, it might be tough
54.
for the Eagle to slow him down.
Yeah, when you get in that situation against someone in that kind of form, and it forces
58.
the hand of the opponent into hitting 11 and 12 darters just to stop that wave.
Absolutely. And Joey throws very rapidly. He's a quick-paced player.
41.
Larry can get into a rhythm that's a faster pace. But do you see him trying to deliberately slow down Joey in this one?
90.
Not deliberately now, but I think it's just that you get to a point where Larry, in days past, would relish a quick pace and getting on with it, and his opponent doing the same. But he'll wind himself, if you will, if he tries to keep it up. I believe he'll just try to keep a pace he can manage comfortably.
54.
Nothing about the pace of the actual throwing, but just the pace of just walking up and around and back. And hey, the 44-year difference is in Joey's favor for that.
Absolutely. 56 from Joey going tops and hits the first dart. I would say that he's pretty settled already.
Game on.
You know,
it was, that was with the throw, and Larry can maybe not be too panicky about the slow start because now what matters is what he does on his throw. If he can hold his throw well,
58.
then he'll be just fine, and he's not in a rush.
Absolutely. Larry is, of course, I call him a legend of darts because he is.
140.
Especially, he's the most decorated United States player in the history of both the CDC and, I would say, overall.
83.
The 21-year-old, though, finished top 64 at the PDC World World Championships just a couple weeks ago.
Well, he's got a
57.
lot of recent experience in competing at high levels, and certainly that gives him confidence.
58.
Larry has been a recent winner of the CDC. He won the event number 9 of the CDC 2022 season. That's got to give him a little bit of confidence too, I would say.
Yeah, and no one was really expecting that win either, and he did very well. He had a great day.
The kid hits a 162 to leave 140. And he's going to get a look at it.
Yeah, Larry still, he's dropped the dart, and he's making sure, taking his time.
You see the kid go the rod
Look at
cross
that.
route?
Treble 19, third dart. Huge dart from Larry there.
Well, that was a huge third, especially after the drop.
Yes. And Joey had to wait a bit. He probably didn't like that too much. And I don't know if that was a bit of strategy by Larry or not, but he will get this chance now to hold his throw. 2 darts for tops if he needs them. Well, he will need that third dart.
That second dart does not help him at all either.
Yeah, step to the right, opens it up a bit.
39.
It affects your weight, though, when you make a move. Double 10. And that's a 2-0 lead.
Yes, it is. Joey Lynaugh up 2-0, has a break of throw on Larry Butler, and he is off and running. You don't want the juggernaut doing that.
And they're maybe just a bit too excited with the situation. Only opens with 30, but can Larry punish it? He's not exactly enjoying himself at this point of the match. Getting a little frustrated.
60.
Wouldn't it be something? We have the Evolution Tour Finals that is in between the semifinal number 2 and the finals. What if Joey makes the
59.
finals and he's in semifinal number 2? That means he's playing 3 matches straight in a row, doesn't get that break that maybe his opponent might.
But he's just 21 today. I don't think he needs a break. In fact, it'll be an advantage by far.
55.
I certainly would not want to play him in the final of the Continental Cup after he's just been in the semi. Unless it goes against him, of course. Maybe that could be something. But, yeah, no, he could play darts from now till midnight tonight and without a break, and I'm sure he'd be fine.
Absolutely. 21 years old.
45.
To be young again. Well, Joey goes 180. That's his second 3 treble visit of the match so far. Filled up the bet on the 18s earlier.
Yeah, this Larry's trying to keep it from turning into a real
85.
thumping here.
Joey require 137.
And Joey will.
85s just won't do that.
Oh, look at that first dart. He's going tops. For the 137, almost gets it.
Yeah, let's see if he angered Larry at all into some more accuracy here.
100.
Leaves a finish,
Yeah,
but
just enough, but this double 10, he's actually taking his time here. He knows he's in a perfect situation, doesn't want to mess with it too much. He was careful not to go inside. You got to go at it now.
oh, and he goes inside on that last one.
Larry require 100.
In that situation, as a player, would you rather be outside first, or would you rather attack right away so that you can maybe clean it up after that first start?
Well, you get to attack, but you're kind of more
Joey
towards the outside
requires
wire,
10.
if you will.
Well, double 5 to keep the momentum going his way, and he hits it on dart 3.
Joey Lynaugh. Fourth leg. Larry to throw first. Game on.
Well, Larry, he's down 3-0, and it's first of 5 legs, so it seems pretty dire. But on the other hand, he's a break a throw down in the match. But because he was second in the match, he basically needs 2 breaks to throw to get back in a position to win.
I would say a more inexperienced player is in a worse spot than Larry Butler. He's been here before and probably come out
59.
multiple times as a winner in this type of format. It's just another day.
And he's slowing down. He's not forcing the pace on himself. And I think that the pretty rabid pace of the first couple of legs, he kind of fell into a trap, even with all his experience. He was maybe going a little too fast.
Oh, look at Joey.
135
135 there from Joey Lynaugh. He is not slowing down at all. His pace is staying very consistently quick.
Larry would love this sort of pace in the past, as I said. But now if he tries to keep that pace himself, it will sap him a bit. And he pays the price in accuracy. A nice shot there.
30.
I think the quickness
Larry
from
required
Joey
161.
hurt him right there with that 30 scored. That switch was right in the middle of the 7.
Oh, yeah, treble 17. He wants it. He wants to make a point.
And he hits it.
Dead center.
Bullseye for the 161. Establishes a little bit of dominance on the kid.
That was the payback for the top attempt on the 140 when Larry wasn't on a finish.
100.
That was I think that's what that was all about there. It's a little message back saying, yeah, I can do stuff too.
Absolutely. He pulled it off, unlike Joey on the tops.
You know, a lot of people would say down 3-0 and it's your throw. You better make sure of the leg and not play the percentages. And, you know, I'm not a big believer in all that myself. But I think what he did there was absolutely spot on, perfect thing in the situation, and gives us all a little treat.
Oh, absolutely.
What a bullseye, though.
That was right dead center bullseye.
60.
There was no doubt in that one.
There was no doubt in his mind that's what he had to do.
But Joey unfazed. Boom goes the dynamite. 180 from him. Leaves the 1-2-1 after 9.
140.
This is why I circled this match.
65.
You knew that there were going to be some fireworks here. It wasn't just the age difference. It was the match setup itself.
You can still slip in a, yes, a 140. Just enough to give him a hint of hope. But Joey.
Tops.
He's composing himself as well. Doesn't want to make mistakes. And sometimes when you do that, you do make mistakes. But he didn't there. He got that double 10. Really good stuff.
Game on.
You know, he didn't really hesitate and take quite as big a look on that last start, did
No, he did not.
Yes. He didn't give me time to finish saying, don't do that.
Yeah, he stopped thinking.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, I'm going to set this up with the score line here. If Joey does pull this off, it would be
83.
him moving on as the 11 seed to take on the 14 seed, Ryan Vanderwhite, who took out Leonard Gates earlier. And actually, that whole side of the bracket is wide open with Jacob Taylor also losing on that side of the bracket. So we have the 7 seed, the 15 seed doing battle later on tonight,
95.
and the 14 seed, and it might be the 11 seed.
Possibly. And how loud a match could that be with two home favorites going against each other? There could be a bit of rivalry in their audience. And, you know, hopefully,
81.
you know, they're all very well-behaved, typical New York sports fans. But maybe not.
I hope they're not, John. I hope they're not.
58.
Let's get some noise in that.
Is it going to be like Mets-Yankees or what?
I don't know. I don't know what team RVW is a fan of versus Joey.
28.
Joey last year on the broadcast, you could see him in the front row watching. And now he's here on the stage performing at a high level. Up 4-1 against
45.
Well, and you know, we're going to see a lot more of them. You know, that's obvious.
Yeah. Oh,
Next
yeah,
year
for the
and
year.
beyond, yes.
The future's bright.
Oh, yeah.
He's also a Target sponsored youth player.
100.
So he does have that backing working with him as well. But the Juggernaut is just not slowed down since the start.
Good third dart.
Joey required
Again, he
100.
needed that desperately, but he has to hope for a miss here.
20 will leave tops. No.
80.
Whoops.
Larry required
This would be some
112.
Class A punishment, but it's to stay alive, so it's not so easy. A single to leave tops.
And
Whoa!
the Eagle has landed on tops. Wow.
He's nesting there.
Game on.
That's just the type of punishment that Larry Butler is going to do. If he smells that blood in the water, he is going to attack.
That was superb.
Now, can the kid hold his composure and finish this off?
Yeah, and it's a key leg here because he's got that 4-2 advantage. Larry has to win all the legs, but if he can survive this leg and have the throw and force a deciding leg, well, then it's all just advantage kind of goes out the window even.
Absolutely. Anything can happen in the last leg decider.
Yep.
Larry would love to
86.
keep putting a whole bunch of pressure on Joey. That's his only job right now. Pressure the kid and maybe to maybe some misses.
To go back to that last leg, that treble 19 to set up the 112 on the third dart. And then he comes back and takes it after Joey misses a single to have a dart at tops. I mean, we had everything in that leg at the end there.
Oh, this has been a wonderful, wonderful match.
140.
Circled on the calendar, and for good reason. Leaves 136, but the Eagle, a chance of the 157. Not going to take it out. This would be a way to win the match.
Yeah, and it could be double-double elements here as well.
Oh, my gosh. Double 8. He had a dart at it.
Larry require 83.
Can he save his skin again? Not as big, but still, he might need a bull. We saw a bull on the 161. Is it here to save him?
Oh.
No.
So Joey, 3 darts for the match. What a great 21st birthday present he would be giving himself.
Joey
Absolutely.
16.
And he's hoping it's just the start of the day.
There it is. The 21-year-old
Joey Lynaugh.
2021 Evolution Tour champion takes down the Eagle. 9-time tour winner, the 2015 Continental Cup champion, is out. And we now have the 7 seed is the lowest seed remaining on that side of the bracket.
Oh, wow, that's just all upsets and deserved ones. You know, like you can't argue with the performances. It's really superb stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next quarterfinalist. Again, give it a hand, Joey
I'm going to give a lot of credit to Larry Butler. He kept applying that pressure, and he punished Joey whenever he missed.
Yeah, he just had his back to the wall a few too many times there. Obviously, the 112, fantastic, the second from last leg, and but in the end, you can't just be in that position where must hit. If the percentages catch it.
Absolutely. And the Juggernaut rolls through to the quarterfinals, where he will take on another hometown player in RVW, Ryan Vanderwhite. That's going to set up some fireworks this evening.
Oh, it's going to be loud. We heard the chanting just now. I mean, there's going to be a competition in the audience.
I hope so. I really do. Oh, my gosh. Look at the match we got coming up next. The Rock, Ross Snook, taking on the number 1 seed, 3-time winner this season, the 2022 Seniors Masters champion, and Dave Cameron. The edge obviously goes towards Dave, right?
Yeah, recent form, you'd say. But Ross, Canadian champ this year, he's certainly always good. It's going to be an interesting match, especially only first to 5. Whoever gets out of the gate, we say it. And so far, we've seen that today. The form out of the gate has been enjoying some success today.
Well, everybody stay tuned. We will have more coming your way from the 2022 Continental Cup in New York City right after the break.